Hello my beautiful people, it is Sherry Moulton back with another video. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed Sundays. I'm still kind of on the fence. I like it. I love the colors. I'm probably going to play around with it a little bit more. I think I'm going to add, make this full glitter in here in certain spots so that it looks a little bit more like what he was asking for. And I will do a coat of resin. I think once you put the resin on it, it will change. Sorry, my itchy nose. My fool's upstairs. I say you kiss a fool with an itchy nose. So anyways, with that, I'm excited today. I am going to do some more of those coasters. Now, people were commenting that they're usually done with a piping bag. I've done these coasters for a couple of years. Go back into my resin coasters. Actually, I may make a new file and put bloom coasters because I started doing them quite a few years ago, and I use the piping bag, and I always back them with a layer of glitter on the back side. But those ones turned out so nice on both sides. So, needless to say, we'll go through this first. Remember this tray that I said I had purchased, the bamboo tray from the dollar store for $4 if I hold up the right spot. We're gonna do one this week. I'm excited. And my name is Sherry. I'm an addict. I went back and bought what they had left at that dollar store because I am possibly going into a sale in May, I think it is in May, and it's quite a renowned one. So I'm hoping that maybe I can do some trays and some more coasters and stuff like that. So with that, I am a lucky girl, very lucky girl. I had been, Rez Resin has approached me, and as you know, I've had a discount code and link in the last little while. And they have sent me some Chameleon powders to try. So I'm using Julie's mold, and she's got, this mold is, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a raw cut stones on the edge. So it's kind of hard to, I found it was hard to put my pen on. It took a little bit more of a time. So I'm gonna play, and I'm gonna put my the Chameleon powders on the inside of the mold so I don't have to do that on the edging. And we're gonna do blooms in that. We're gonna do the all alcohol. We're gonna do 2 of them with a piping bag. We're gonna do 2 of them, and they're all gonna be the same colors. We're gonna do 2 of them with the method that I used where I just poured it in a circle and just let it go. Then we're gonna do the other one, which I did on Friday's video with the, or Saturday's, a day late, with the actually physically putting it in with this. So, but also, I got in the mail the other day, Rez Resin sent me some resin. So today's video, I'm gonna attempt to use some of the resin, and we're gonna see what it's like because I've never used it. I've always been with my Krystal Resin, my resin of choice, but we're gonna try Rez Resin, and we're gonna try the bloom, and we're gonna try the Chameleon powders. So we're getting, I think, 4 or 5 things out of the package deal today. And I just wanted to let you know I'm having some issues health-wise. I went into the doctor yesterday and he's sending me for a bunch of tests. I'm pretty sure it's vertigo, but OMG. I bend down to pick something up. I'm out for a half an hour because I feel like I'm going to be sick. So that's been going on all morning today. Today's Tuesday, my day off, so I'm trying to get some videos for you guys. So I'm hoping I can finish this up. So they're sending me for a CAT scan, make sure I got a brain in there. So that'll happen in the next couple weeks. But I'm hoping, I don't know, it's been every day for the past 2 weeks. I get up and I feel sick all the time. So with that, I'm just letting you know what's going on with me, just so that if things are off with me, that's what it is. And I'm pretty sure everything's fine. Pretty sure it's just vertigo. So I'm gonna have to live with that one. That's gonna be fun. So if anyone has any suggestions on vertigo, let me know. So with that, I do not have to heat my resin up, warm it up, because it's been sitting upstairs all week. So I'm gonna get at this. I'm gonna mix up the resin, and we're gonna first do the Chameleon powders all around the edges, and I'm gonna take it, we're gonna go through that when I get there. No use explaining it 3 times. So that, I'm hoping I can find the button. Oh, there it is. I'll see you guys in just a minute. Hello, we are back, and it's that time of the day again. I have sunlight in my thing. I'm sorry, I can't do anything about that. So I'm gonna bring a little sunshine into your life today. Anyways, I have cleaned off Julie's amazing mold that she has amazingly gifted me. The link is always in my description box. So the link is in there where I have all of my Amazon stuff, my Let's Resin stuff, and also Julie's molds are always in there. So go check them out. They're amazing. They're so nice and thick. So I have the Chameleon powders. And these are the 4 colors that I've been gifted to try. There's these 2. I'm hoping you can see. I'm sorry, guys. My eyes are so bad, and then I don't know if it's in focus or not. There we go. So we're going to use, I should be careful because you know me. This one is fuchsia. And I think we're not going to use that one because the colors I have chosen to do the ink in are blue, green, and possibly maybe the gold. So this one we're not going to use either. This one it is called green. And I think we're going to go with this blue. This one is called Cyan, C-Y-A-N, Cyan. It's really pretty as well. But I think we're going to go with this. It's called blue. Let me double check here. Blue. So let me get into this. I have cleaned my molds. If you have issues with your mold having glitter or anything of that sort, use your tape. And I see something right there, so we're just going to get rid of that. We're going to have to clean it up again anyways. So yeah, just take a piece of tape and tape it all out. So that is good. And they're so pretty. These are the colors on the little tabs that came with. So I don't know, we're going to try it out, see what comes out of that. So I purchased these at the dollar store. They're eye makeup brushes. So I'm going to try to apply it with that. It might be the wrong thing. Let me see if I have a little brush that I could possibly use. I have this little brush. I may use that if this doesn't work. All right, so we're just going to get into it. And I'm not too worried about getting it on the bottom because I'm going to come back with a Q-tip and some alcohol and we're going to go around. So again, if you don't want to watch this, you may fast forward it. Hilarious. Do you see what I'm doing? I'm putting the end into the powder. And I'm just going to rub it all in. Oh, that's going to be... Sorry guys, I'm bending over and I all of a sudden feel like I'm going to be sick. One of those, oh, I tell ya. All right, so we're going to try and do this quickly. You know what? I'm going to see if I can bring the mold up to me. Might be a little easier all the way around. So I'm going to do it like this. Put this here, and then I'm not bending over so much. And then I can see what's going on. And you can kind of see. And I do like the edging on this. It is really very cool. It's three-dimensional. It looks like raw cut stone. And yes, you're going to tell me that I'm putting too much in, but right now I don't care. I don't feel good, so I don't want to have to stop what I'm doing here. And I'll turn it around. Oh, look, I got it. You want to make sure you really brush it in so it sticks. Ooh, that looks like it's going to be pretty. I don't know if you can see that in the light. Awesome. Cool. So I know this brush works. I want to try the other one. So we're gonna, perfect. I'm gonna try this makeup brush and see if it works. Oh, it's very tiny. Now let's see. Nope. So you need a brush. All the way around. So we're doing this times 6, guys, so you may hit that technology that we have now, that there's a button that you can hit that's fast forward. Perfecto. Yes, this mold is so big. It's nice. I love the, there's no comparison to this mold than the ones I use. I've just come so used to using those other ones. But this one compares absolutely nothing to the quality. And I'm going to have to make another X and O's because she sent me, she was watching me struggle with the X and O's that you have to make all the extras X's and O's. So she sent me her mold. I will have to make another one. And a little here. Perfect. Number 3. We're halfway almost. Nice and bright out, but it snowed again. It was so cold the other day. I went to work yesterday and I had to start my car at minus 27 Fahrenheit. Minus. Which was very cold. And I know cold. We used to live in Winnipeg. We used to call it Winterpeg. because the last year we lived in Winnipeg, it hit -52, and then with the wind chill it was -90. And I don't care. You get people saying, but it's a dry heat, cold and whatever. And I'm like, ah, -90. I don't care if it's wet or dry. It is still freaking cold. I've lost our car a couple of times because you have to plug it in. If you don't plug it in, it does not work. In Winnipeg, not here. I'm trying not to get it on the bottom because now I got to take it off. These are so nice because there's like a lot of nooks and crannies in it, so that's good. Oh, look at the, can you see it? Woo, it's gonna be pretty. So I was looking at my alcohol inks, and we're gonna do, I've got, I think it's Baja Blue. I'm gonna do, I think it was orange or coral. I can't remember, it's right beside me, but. And I'm gonna try to do maybe a metallic, we'll see. And I'm gonna do all of them. They're gonna do 2 different methods on each coaster. They're gonna be all the same colors. So it will be a set of 6. And I'm sorry, some people have OCD and they have to have everything matchy-matchy, but I'm not like that. As long as they're in the same color scheme, to me it's a set. Wish I did have OCD, and then maybe my house would be a little neater. And I don't mean anything bad by that, guys. Please do not take that as an insult. Only an insult to me, because everything is everywhere some days. Alrighty. 2 more to go. Oh, stay there. And when you do this, you want to make sure there's no loose pigments anywhere, because that will float around in your clear resin, which we do not want it to. So we're going to give it a good tap, and then, like I said, I'm going to come back with alcohol and a Q-tip, and we will clean up all of this extra that's on the inside. Ooh, this is pretty. It almost looks purple when I'm seeing it in the different angles. Can you see the purple like That is pretty sweet. Okay, one more. Oh, shoot, I didn't even measure to see how much ounces I needed. Well, I'll probably do 8 ounces because I like to, if you've watched my other blooming videos, I like to cover the backs with a coat of either glitter and a little bit of a pigment, because I always find the top side never turns out, except for our last set. I couldn't believe how that turned out. It was very pretty on both sides, which I was very surprised. All right, the last legs. Too funny. Of course the battery died, so I just finished. There was like an inch left on this one. So what I am going to do is I'm going to see if I can pick up what's on my table, and we're going to put it in the bottom of this one heart. See if I can get it off the table. Waste not, want not, right? Which I'm thinking I'm just going to be doing this. Get the sides. We're going to do it all. Remember, I can't bend down. Oh my goodness, Sherry. Let me just pick it up so I can make sure that it's all on the edges. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to put the lid on this before I throw it all over the place. And here's my little bucket. I have these little silicone 1 ounce thingies. I'm going to put my 99% alcohol in it. I have some Q-tips here. And actually what we're going to do first is wipe that off. So with a wet one. And then we have nothing there. I'm going to give this a good smack upside down. It's kind of hard. It's a nice, like I said, it's a big and heavy one. I'm just going to move this down to the side. Wipe off my little wooden thing. And there we go. So what I'm going to do is, just for starters, we're going to take this and go as what I can, as close as I can without taking off. I'm going to go around the top. Just wrapping it around my finger and trying to just be gentle. Woo, without going on the inside, so that we remove all the stuff that we just did. We just figured if we start on the top and then work our way around. is a pretty color though. And a minute or two in the beginning, I think would save a lot of hassle on the end with painting the edges. There, just gonna get the end, that one there. I'm gonna wipe this one out and then it will be good. Perfect. Okay, so now I'm gonna take the Q-tip. I'm just gonna set that right in there. I think it'll fit. And just go right around the edge. As close as we can. Without taking it off. I thought that would be easier than it looked, but it's not. And again, like I've said before, some people might be going, oh my goodness. It's all in those little details, my friend. If you want a nice product, it's all in those little details that you have to do. I think I'll be going through a few Q-tips. I must bring my container over. We've done 2 already, and I'm not even done the 1. Okay. I'm just going to move it around. Kind of pressing a little bit hard. We are almost done. There we go. 3 Q-tips for 1. And then I'm going to try and clean. There we go. I'm just going to move quicker. Oh, that's better. Never done it before, so it's all a living and learning, right? I'm just don't want any loose stuff, and I don't want to take it off either. Oh, you're in there, good. Perfect. Now let's get this. No. Let me get this guy and we'll And there's a hair. Always something. All right. Quick, quick. There we go. I don't know if you can hear that. My son jumped in the shower, so if you hear water running, that's what that is. I haven't sprung a leak in the basement, so we're good. All right, another one done. Let's try to get this one. Yeah, not too bad. Getting quicker as I'm going. Oh, sorry, my hand ain't working either. Oh my goodness, it was quite the doctor's appointment yesterday. I am getting another trigger finger in my other hand. So that'll be 3 of them now. I'm not sure if I've already mentioned it or not. I'm falling apart, guys. There we go. 2 more. And then I'm gonna let you go while I mix up some resin. Back to where little bits. Ah. One more. Let me just get this piece here. I'm just gonna perfect. Last one. See, I'm finding that I'm hitting some of the edging. taking some of it off in there, but it'll be fine. So like I said, these are really textured, so it's kind of cool. All right, I'm gonna take this cloth and try and get the rest of this up here. There we go. Perfect. So I'm gonna let this dry, and then I'm gonna come back if there's any other pieces I see, like I see a hair, we're gonna get it with a tape. And I'm gonna mix up my resin, and I think that's about it. So with that, looks pretty good. So we'll have one heart that's pigmented and the other one will be plain. So all right guys, so I'm gonna put you on pause. We're gonna get some resin mixed up, and like I said, Let's Resin has sent me this to try. So it's a 2-part epoxy. It is 1:1, and I will be back. It's been down here for a little bit, so I might put it in the sink. I'll see you in a second, guys. Okay, I am back. I have mixed up 8 ounces of resin. Again, I'm trying this new resin that Rez has sent me to try. So I've never mixed by weight before. I've always mixed by volume. I don't know if I'm saying that the right way or not. I always poured one of these and then another one of these. I didn't do it by using a scale. So I've taken out my scale. I've measured it by weight, which is kind of cool for me. And it says to let it sit for a few minutes to get the bubbles come up to the top. It has, this one you do a ratio of 1:1 by volume. And then, yeah, it says it has an open time of 30 to 40 minutes. And it takes anywhere from, to be untacky, it takes 8 to 24 hours and 2 to 4 days to be fully cured. So we're gonna play around with that and see. Like I said, I'm used to using the Krystal Resin because I've only used that for a couple of years now. So I'm going to unveil this. What I'm gonna do is pour, got a bunch of stuff here I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna pour 1 ounce into each. Where did my little, oh, I keep forgetting I can't bend down. Oh my goodness, guys. I apologize. Do not be upset with me if I'm, I just keep forgetting I can't bend over. I feel like I'm gonna be sick all the time. All right, here we go. Get rid of that. I did clean that again. So with that, I'm going to put one of these in each, and then I'm going to mix up my white. Well, let me see, I'm gonna do a half of one in each, because I remember this mold is a little thinner as the other one I use. So I just want to make sure, because I enjoy putting, I want to give myself options, so I can put a backing on it. All right, so we're gonna pour another one, and we're just gonna work our way around. Oh, why does it? There we go. why I'm getting the drips. That's weird. Oh my goodness, I'm not paying attention. I'm gonna turn my heater off. I don't know if you just seen it, it blew. There we go. It's cold down here in my basement. And then I turn it off and then forget to turn it on. I am going to use my spatula, which I got from Krystal Resin, which is amazing, to try to get it in there because I want to leave enough. Like I said, I don't want to fill these 100% to the top. It gives me an option to put a color on the back side. Sorry, my son decided to put the laundry on. So if you hear my washer, I apologize. At least you know my son's clean. He had a shower and he's doing his laundry. So. And a little bit more here. I think we are good there. I'm going to try and wipe that off. Perfect. Oh, a little bit more here. I might actually take a little bit out of here. There. And I might actually do this. I might scrape out of here. I always forget to do these little hearts. There. Perfect. All right, so now what I'm going to do is use one of these and mix up my, it's hard because this is so big and I have no room to do this with. So I'm going to do this way. And then we'll put this here. Hopefully it won't. It's me. I'm going to do this because I know it'll fall. This is just to pour this in and mix my white. And I know there's a lot. That's more than what I need. So let me just, we'll put some in here. And actually we'll fill this one up. Perfect. All right. Just going to wipe off my stick. There we go. And we are going to get out, this is from Rez. It is my Angel White. Oh my goodness, my finger's working. I'm just falling apart, guys. I don't know what it is. So this is cleaned. I'm just going to stick it in, give it a swirl, make sure it's mixed up. Don't want it separated. And scrape off all the excess. And then put that in there. Set that aside. I'm hoping that's enough for what I have here. Nope. I need to add more because that was hardly any in there actually. I'm just going to get a stir stick, guys. See, when I originally did this, I used Casting Craft Opaque Pigment White. Is what I always use. So this is trial and error, so I'm putting that much in there. We'll see. For me, trial and error with this, because like I said, I've been doing these blooms for a few years now. Let me take this big guy out and try and scrape off everything that's on it. That's what I find when you scrape. There we go. Let me do that. You get my stir stick and we'll try and there we go. That's good. All right. So now, did I just do that? No, I did not. I'm going to wipe this off. Sorry, guys. I love these stir sticks, and I find it's better if I wipe them as soon as I use it. If not, it's a hassle to get them off. So I have to let this sit for a little bit. And like I said, this is a new resin for me. So, oh my goodness, we have some pigment that went through. I don't know if you can see. I'm going to use my little wee guy. Do a quick little torch. And then we're going to let this sit for a minute. There we go. Let it sit for a few minutes, and I'm gonna go do show and tell. So these are what the molds. This is made from Julie's mold, and this is the edging that I made. It is like raw. It's really pretty, but I had a hard time with my pen doing that. So I think I'm gonna. Hopefully this works, because I think that's a cool idea. And these were made in Julie's as well. See, like I said, I've been doing these for a long time, and so we're going to combine this technique in one. This is the other technique that I did, where we dropped the alcohol ink and then I swirled the white pigment and let it do its thing, and it had some cool effects. And then of course, this is the latest one, is this one. So we got one side that's beautiful. Look at the 3-dimension in that. And then the other side is just as beautiful. So I am going to do 2 this way. We're going to do 2 this way. And then we're going to do 2 this way. So the last 2, this one and that one, I use the piping bag method, which that's how I've always done it. And that's why I was having a little bit of an issue attempting to do it the proper with the, sorry, these are gonna fall. I was having an issue doing it, it took so long for me to put it all in because I was used to using the piping bag. So I have decided I'm using blues. My alcohol inks are violet. These are all from Piñata. Violet Passion, which is purple, obviously. We are using Sunbright Yellow, and we are going to use Baja Blue. And I'm going to put maybe one of these little rocks in the center of the 2 that I'm not doing the piping it in, because I want to do that nice swirl in the middle. So I need to find 4 of these stones that I think will be pretty in the center. So we will put this guy. I'll move it around. Like I said, I don't mind things not being exactly the same. Okay, so these two will have that one in, and these two will have the purpley blue in. Trying to find them that are a little bit rounded as opposed to weird shapes. And we'll put that one there. And then I'll move them around in the center with my stick. Make sure they're right in the center. Oh, I never thought. They should be fine. This one I have to take out. It's too tall. I wasn't thinking. Let me just... I wasn't thinking. It's pretty though. Let me find a flatter one. There, that's a flat one. And then we'll put that in the center. Perfect. Perfect. And perfect. All right, so I'm gonna get my paper towel. Give it a wipe. I'm gonna pour half of this white mixture into a baggie. Like I said, this is, oh, am I gonna bend down? Oh my God, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. All right, I'm going to put that in there. Put half of that in there. And we're gonna let that sit in this for a second because we're gonna do the other one first, but we're gonna put our inks in first to let it do its thing. We're gonna do one more little bursting of bubbles. All right, here we go. So I want the yellow in the middle. So this one I'm gonna do the way I did my last video. So they're gonna be I want quite a bit of yellow in the middle. I'm gonna leave the lids off, we'll do that. We'll do purple and then blue on the outside. And I'm gonna try, oh my goodness, Sherry. Try not to do as much color. Six dots. And that one was 7. Oh my goodness, Sherry. And then we're going to do the blue on the end. We'll do blue in between. Okay. Let it do its thing. And then we're going to do these two. I'm just going to do the, I never did a color. Okay, so these ones we're going to just do a swirl around. And we're going to try it backwards. We're going to do blue. And we're going to do the purple. And I've never done these with the alcohol ink. I was just thinking, I've always done it with just clear and then add color later. So maybe these two, we're just gonna leave it plain. So I'm gonna take my stirring stick. This is the silicone tool. And I'm gonna do a swirl in the middle and swirl through these colors. The same here. Be interesting to see what this one looks like. It looks weird, the alcohol ink in there. And this one I'm gonna swirl again. And again, like I said, this is not the resin that I normally use, so this is doing weird stuff with me. I don't know. Do you see that, guys? I don't know what it's doing. I'm probably let it sit a little long. Okay. That is weird. Why is it like in a lump? I don't understand that. There's lumps. Do you see how the alcohol went to lumps? Why did it do that? Oh, I'm saddened because that's weird why it went lumpy. All right, we're gonna leave it at that. And now we are going to, on this one, add in our bloom technique. So we're just gonna this and drop it in. And the difference is, with this one, I'm putting it into the resin. With the piping bag method, it's just sitting on top of the resin. So you get a totally different effect. Shoodles. I don't know, guys. I'm wiping off so I don't. I don't know, it's just so weird. I've used other resins, but I've never had the alcohol ink do that. Maybe it's because I dropped them all and then decided to come back and do the swirl. I don't know. Let me know, guys, if you've used this before. And over here. And try and go all to the edge, because with the blooms, I have learned that it definitely shrinks in. gonna get rid of this blob there. Maybe we can make that like that. I don't know if you've seen what I just did. I went all right. Maybe I'll do the middle one more time. There we go, and we're going to do this guy. Let me put my paper here so I can wipe it off after everyone. I just don't know why it went lumpy. That's just so weird. It is blooming. I can see that in the first one, so that's good. And way too much resin here because I've got still half of it in here, and I put it in the piping bag as well, so oh, I don't think that one got much in there, so we're going to redo that one. And you can do different patterns. You know what? I'm just going to pipe it in without the piping bag in the center one. I'm going to use this tool and we're going to try a different pattern. I've always just done this idea. And I'm going to come in and do another little petal here. Maybe another one here, just to, there, I think that's good. Now I'm going to do the swirl in the center. And swirl in the center here. I am so upset that that's so weird how that's working. And, oh, just because you got this in the piping bag, we're just going to do it. And my, always cut a small as hole as you can. Oh, and I took the wrong scissors. Ah! I always try to cut the smallest hole because you can never, it just pours out. So this one, I'm just going to do swirls. And And the next one. And then just any which way. I'm going to do that one more any which way in here. And we're just going to see what effect it gives. There, perfect. So now this one, I'm going to attempt to do a different type of flowers. We're going to go big leaves. Just more of like a triangle-y shape petal with this one. There we go. Fill in these little wee blanks. And another one. This one, let's do the traditional half circles. And here we go. Oh, got something on that one. We're getting there. Oh, I still love those. Those are my favorites. Okay, so I'm gonna pour this into something and we're gonna give this a quick torch. Get rid of these bubbles. I am so sad at how that took. Oh, bring it up. I'll let you see. Do you see how they're lumpy? Is that not weird? So they all turned out kind of neat. So I'm going to let them do its thing. And I will come back and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Bye. Hello, I am back. It is the next day. That is so weird. I have never had the alcohol ink ever go like that with me. That is weird. And it shifted. All right, let's see what we got. Now these are still bendy. Here we go. God, this looks horrible. I don't know what it is. Wow. I've opted to just pull them out because I don't like them on this side, and I didn't want to. That's so weird. The alcohol ink was so. The edges are there too. Here we go. Some of the blooming stuff is fine, but that, yeah, no. So I don't know whether it's, that's weird. Well, actually, that one's not bad. That's the one where I just swirled everything. I just don't know why the alcohol did that. I don't know. I'll have to check out and see. Yeah, these ones aren't that bad. The effect there is kind of cool. Now let's just try this one. See, I'm not used to them being just clear. I always put something on top of them. This is the one where I went, tried to do the longer ones. And actually, that's not bad. Let me find something that's not white. There. Trying to find something that's not. It's got the thing on the back, but you can't see it there. Oh, here it is. I knew I had a black paper here. Well, that one's not that bad. Again, everything's shifted on here. And they're level. Oh, not bad. That stone in the middle. Actually, that's a neat idea. And then the other one. And oh, can you see the chameleon powder on the side? That's cool. But these ones weren't that bad. I just don't know. It's almost like the alcohol ink had a chemical reaction of some sort with the resin. I don't know. This one's not. I don't know. Well, there you go, my friends. I'm not sure. I'm just so used to using the Krystal resin. With the Krystal resin, I wouldn't be like, this is like really bendy. And it's been like 12 hours. So I don't know how that works. And I don't know if it's the resin or what, but like I said, you've seen the other alcohol. It just went weird. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm going to take these off and lay them here on this so they're flat. And my experiment with Let's Resin and using the amazing Julie from Pour Your Hearts Out mold. So yeah, so if you have not yet subscribed, please do. If you liked today's video, give it a thumbs up. And oh, that's cool. We'll have to, this is the heart that had the chameleon powder in it. And in my description box, I have the links to everything that I used here today. I will also have the links to my Facebook page, my Amazon shops, which I'm affiliated with. I also have the links to where to purchase TriArt liquid glass. I have the links to where to purchase Krystal Resin. I also have the links to where to purchase Fundy molds with the discount code. And I also have the links to Krystal Resin, which is the resin that I used here today, and the pigments, the chameleon powders. And I have a discount code with them. My is Sherry M10, capital S, capital M. And my two amazing Rez distributors. My Canadian is Michelle from Artworks Resin Canada, and my discount code for Michelle is Sherry Moulton 10, capital S, capital M. And the amazing Laura from Laura's Art Corner, my American distributor for Rez, and my glitter guru. My discount code for Laura is all capital letters, Sherry Moulton 10. And also I have the links, which is always in there, for this amazing mold from Julie Cuts from Pour Your Heart Out. So there is a link in there, so go check that out. And with that, I have my PayPal link if you choose to donate and support my channel. Would be greatly appreciated. And with that, guys, I am out of here, and I'll see you on the next one. Love you guys. Bye.